Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you and welcome back to Dangaronpa. Wait, I wanted to see something. Damn it. I think I can. I wanted to change the difficulty to mean because of what happened. Because last trial was. Can I? No, I cannot. I cannot, right? I cannot. Why I wanted to mean? Because I think my first trial was on mean difficulty of logic, right? And it was adrenaline. Okay. What the hell? Oh. It's gone. Hey, yeah. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything here to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After a class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I will go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiles faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can be good for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late. Are you okay, Makoto? Oh, I love that guy. Please don't do anything to him. And now I'm wishing, like, don't do anything to nobody. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it will be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Jesus, that's fuck up, man. Why would you say something like that? Dude, Mondo got a heart. My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. Never happened. Never happened. Now I'm like focusing on the words like never happened. Like maybe they are saying into my face that whatever I saw never happened. Maybe I'm just sleeping. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that will hurt just as much. Plus, I have decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together and yet someone still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened on us, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
よろしいですか?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they are providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
まったく。
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. To find them may be too great of a risk. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case the only opinion is to deceive those around you and win the game.
やっと。
No.
なんだ
No what?
うん。
I don't want...
もうやだよ。
I don't want to leave if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
だって。
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's not different from us killing him ourselves.
けどよ
But
あのさ。
if we haven't voted for him, then we all will die instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
そうですぞ
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you will turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You are not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Alright, nighttime. I was like, what's going on?
校内放送です。午後10時になりました。ただいまより夜時間になります。まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので、立ち入り禁止となります。あとですね、先ほどのお前らの発言には、自分を正当化しようとする浅ましさが見え隠れしていました。見え見え隠れ、見え見えくらいの割合。つまりですか？よく覚えておいてくださいね。人が人を裁く責任は重いんだ。ちゃんと自覚しろよな。秩序は犠牲と責任の上にのみ成り立つんだよ。
Monokuma is kinda like trying to teach us something in a very despair-sense way.
ではでは、いい夢をおやすみなさい。
What was that just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
ざけやがってクソが
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, smothering day that saw the death of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Ah! Okay, I'm like... I didn't write the titles because the name shows... I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement, then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
はい、腕を上下に伸ばし
して。
Okay.
1、2、3、4。
Oh, look at that guy. Oh.
1、2、3、4。
さらに強く上下に曲げ伸ばしましょう。全身を緊張させ、素早さと力強さを身につけるのだ。はは。
Oh. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this. Just gotta make sure to stay healthy. You are the one keeping us stuck inside. Well, we can get out if we want. Wait a second. Wait. My alarm gonna go on. Wait, don't go on. Don't go on. No, don't go. Wait. Okay. Done. Alarm turning off. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in breathing agony for?
それで
So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing this exercise, you will uncover the secret of the assassin fist. Passed down from generation to generation, the empire of darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler will come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not, you think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope Speak, a whole new world will open up to you.
どういうことだべ
A whole new world.
お前ら。
It really sucks if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get this day with your AD and ADHD. I don't have any idea what that means. I gotta keep you motivated.
いいね。
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy brave new spot trial war till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than we had showed up. But a new world.
ひょっとして。
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
それはどうでしょう。
だこらおい
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
いいかね
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
いいか
More like a stable food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his word as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. So, what do I look? What do I look for?
どういうことだべ
Do you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, but this is awfully terrible trap.
リアルな話
That stuff you see lying up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
出してくれ
Let me out here, let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. No, we ain't leaving alone nobody when he say display. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championship and stuff probably came naturally to anyone going to school here. Or maybe before us there were people that were here too. And it's kinda something like that. You know? The trophy must be something, of course, but... Hey, wait, what the hell? This wasn't... what? The gate that was blocking the stair has been opened. Is that what Monokuma meant by a new world? So what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Classroom. Okay, third floor. I'm like going to the same. Okay, library. We got the library. We got the sitting chairs. What else we got? I forgot I can run. To be... well, seems we just go... ah, and there is a big room here. Right. Ah, wait a second. No, this is a classroom. Bathrooms. Ah, here. Ah, no, that's the blocking way. No. Pool. Oh. Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here, a pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there is a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Ina seems way more exciting than usual. The second floor has opened up. The living has grown and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Just don't cry. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who may not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Oh, you don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia though. And what the hell? Is that a real gun? It's not like we are at war here, or why would we need something like that here? Okay. Ah, wait, no, okay. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Oh, I got a lot of... Behind this door is the locker room. Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really? Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you will have to sweep your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy handbook can open the boys' locker room And the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
でも
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
プンプン
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. Okay, so nobody can invite anybody, and a girl cannot open for a boy to go in, and a boy cannot open for a girl to go in. Okay, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it be all do the.
ちょっと
I bet it's really hard to get shot by that.
えっと
No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? That never ever occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish.
うん
Okay, then how is this sound?
わかった
This time for a new rule. At this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Okay.
えへん
There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of genius, right? It's cause my brain is 100% cotton.
まったく
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
よろしいですか
After all, they will likely be held responsible for anything that person may do using the handbook.
あのさ
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
もちろん
It's cool all you teenagers are sex crazy maniacs. You're the age you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there will be nothing to stop them.
えへん
All I care about is protecting the whole image of the school itself.
いやらしい
I don't care what happened in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
最低
I hate you so much.
待ってね
Okay, so the new regulation now is in place. See ya.
あ
Man, that stupid bird totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. Selsete, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
私
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
ごめんなさい
How come? When you're in a funk, there is nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Okay, well, let me... No, it's not this. Regulations. Let me read the new regulations. The new one. 8? If the guilty party... Oh, no. If the guilty party... No. Maybe add it as necessary. Okay. Well, we know the new rule. But there was... We did saw a library. Oh. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
黙れ
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever in charge of upkeeping has been pretty lazy. Strange. The must be pretty happy to have all the books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
何も分かってない。
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
はあ
Comic books? Young adult? That's stuff a waste of time?
ふむふむ。
I'm seeing what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talent as you are, your stuff isn't anymore worthwhile.
何なのよ。
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. No, don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything, it's just a bunch of jumble of letters. Someone should just burn it all.
うっしっしっし。
Oh, the lady doth protest too much. Methinks I bet your secretary into a boy-on-boy action. Boy on boy. I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
そうに決まってるわ。
It's all filth, throwaway culture that will be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You have insulted me, and you have insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. Hey! Some remarkable dusting here, and the lining is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in. What's behind this door? Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was a stack of old books and files. I can imagine what business you will have in there. That's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
それは
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on outside the world. If it's broken, there is nothing I can really do about it. There is something behind you, girl. Would you let me... like, a little... no? Okay. Oh, this thing. What the hell? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What is this? Hope Speak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, should we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail with... ah, come on!
そうかしら。
What we should do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dust envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. Unfold the paper and read what was inside there. From the Hope Speak Academy Executive Office. Through the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job file. However, Hope Speak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
どうやら
It would seem Housepeak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Housepeak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspaper and stuff? I mean, you're saying it would have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
つまり
That must have all been part of the mastermind plan. They lure us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
だけど
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, is true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Peaks Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
もし
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection will be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say anymore until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, would that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that may lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how it go? Did anyone discover any interesting news thing?
つまり
There's a library,
よし
a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
だが
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
なるほど
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
成長せよ
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
いいかね
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's not so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills, whatever you feel like.
よろしいですか
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Oh.
Okay, what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Well... There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
おいおい
You fucking people. Who give a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
ざけんなこら
We are still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. No, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, a fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
じゃあ
So, are we done for today?
そうだな。
Oh, Taka. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind plan to give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope?
Eh, 校内放送です。ただいまより夜時間になります。まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので、立ち入り禁止となります。ではでは、いい夢を。おやすみなさい。
We'll promise not to leave our rooms during night time. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. I think this does give me clues through. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflex are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination, I'm perfectly average cardboard cutout.
ねえ先生、そうなんだろう？
Okay.
お前ら、おはようございます。朝です。7時になりました。さて、ちなみに、電子生徒手帳をアップデートしてあるのでお伝えしておきます。校則が追加されましたので、確認しておいてね。
The neural, okay. Now, there. He must prefer in loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to the breakfast. Wait. No. Additional score, okay. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Like loaning. But if somebody steals it, but still, he didn't say I will be watching if somebody is a girl enters a boy room or a boy enters a girl room. So I guess the key here is to steal the e-handbook to be like on the loop. No? Is that understandable what I just say? I have no idea. I'm like, don't be late, don't be late. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
You!
Nope, still waiting for Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya no surprise, but strange Taka's not here yet. Now in Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they will be here soon enough. Just be patient. I don't mind waiting for them, but there's one problem. Which is... I'm thirsty.
Oi, oi.
How the hell is that a problem? Ifumi, would you make me some tea?
はい
Milk tea, if you please. Why me?
えーっ
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
といいですわね。
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Apparently unable to refuse Select's order, Hifumi sculled his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later, Hifumi reappeared with trained hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally, you could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
ありえませんな、常識的に考えて。
It's all about the law of causality, basic instinct, and unreact. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
あら、
She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
そうですわね。
Imagine we're at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday coffee. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I reply, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be a part of the process for the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dosing your fries in ketchup, were condiments. Whenever looking for a coffee, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I had to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all the trouble to make you that tea and you want me to go even further. Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in the coffees that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall door flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. Bad news everyone, there is a mystery afoot. What happened? It would seem Byakuya refused to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there. I like to think so, but I'm worried something may have happened to him. What he meant by that... He didn't have to say anything else, everyone understood exactly what that may mean. it may be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him. Ah, I was just about to suggest the same thing.
何よ。
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
ね
Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response.
Do.
Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Before it's, you know, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So where may Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check the second floor of the school again. That's hi. Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
私
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. But aren't you being kind of selfish? Second floor, Byakuya, I mean. The last place he was the last place he was the library, no?
ね
So you thought you'd to come here too? Huh?
それは
If you think about what Byakuya was interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? What was Byakuya was interested in again? The library. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya. For all the things I imagined, this must be different. It wasn't one of them. You talking?
何やってんの？釣りでもやってるように見えるか？読書中だ。静かにしろ。ごめん。じゃなくてさ、こんなとこで何やってんの？みんな心配して探してるんだよ。どうして探されなければならない？だって朝はみんなで集まって朝食って約束だったでしょ。約束？まったく、ゆっくり読書もできないのか。
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and start showing up one after another. The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you have no reason to be. I'm just reading. I never read such a coarse novel before, but it may just prove useful at some point.
それは
What were you reading? A mystery novel. Wait, so you're gonna use what you will learn in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
当然だ。
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come out with something original. Otherwise this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high stakes and high tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. Sports sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this then rage killing game. What the fuck do you mean game? That's fuck up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right, it's a zero-sum game. Huh?
よ よろしいですか？
It is a part of a game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
なるほど。
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
実は
Entrance exams, sport tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This is also applied to school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
よろしいですか？
our limit resource is that only one of us can successfully become the black man.
つまり
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
なんだ
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. His smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something else human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
当然だ
Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. Just normal arrogance, isn't it?
ちょっと
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
ありえん
I won't. It simply is impossible.
なやろが
You know, I still just can't believe it.
あ
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
あだこら
I'll fucking kill you.
何度も言わせるな
Like I say, I won't die. You keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simple does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny. After all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considered victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it's a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seem to understand.
素敵ですわ。
It is because I'm the same as you. Games are meant to be won, but you can lose because you're on Gumbo. I'm just pointing out things.
やめろ
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
あら、
Well, I'll apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give in their best, where's the fun for me?
やっと。
That's a terrible way to look at it.
なんだ
Hmm?
だって、
This isn't a game, our lives are in the line, you know? To kill your own friend is
そんなの絶対にダメだよ。
friends, who decided with that? We're not friends, no, quite the opposite. We're in competition, we're enemies.
でも、
But you know,
なんだ
at what? Stop trying to force your contradiction on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
おい
Yes, if you have something to say, say it, otherwise keep your mouth closed. Well, that's true, Chihiro. You do cry a lot.
ごめんなさい。
I kinda don't feel bad for her. She cries a lot. She's too whining.
ざけんなこら
Hey shithead, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back. You wanna try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
だこら
Fuck you.
なんだ
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunately you will waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
の野郎が
ちょっと
Hold on, just calm down.
だこら
Oh, is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is... Well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time.
ありえん
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the last super just yet.
くそな
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
じゃあな
All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glaze back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
ゲイだよ
Was he seriously about all that? He was, without a doubt.
ざけやがってくそが
Fuck him.
そうかも
But what he say, he may not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food?
も
Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
うどうせ
Well, it's not like anyone will care even if I was gone, right? Oh my god, Toko is another one that is kind of like, kinda, something like that. I bet all of you want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us thinks that.
そうに決まってるわ
You just think you don't think. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone.
なんなのよ
I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. Celeste is kinda talking a lot here, you know. I'm like, any little thing, I'm like, Ultimately, our breakfast meter came to an end, and without answering any questions, everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Oh, ooh la la. Free time, okay? We gonna let it till here. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next one. If you guys want, I don't know.
All the lights they're passing by, and all my thoughts they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes.